Man, these golden grams are delicious.
They really are.
Do you think Mr. Cassidy would excuse us from school if we gave him a huge bowl of golden grams?
Shut up, Patricia.
An earthquake! Whoa! Whoa! A brief history lesson.
In your state, Washington, 19 people have died to earthquakes in the past 50 years, not to mention the countless injuries.
And the destruction to buildings could be catastrophic. Also, nearly 17,000 earthquakes have occurred in Washington.
The biggest earthquake that occurred measured a 7.0 on the Richter scale. That is a very big earthquake.
As you saw when we were eating cereal, earthquakes can happen at any time.
And they can be any level of dangerous.
It is important to be properly prepared.
Right. There are technologies that our state of Washington can add to buildings to help mitigate the damage that an earthquake will cause.
There is seismic-resistant construction and retrofitting.
Also known as earthquake shield. Shock absorbers help the building stay in place and not crash onto the ground.
Another cool technology is a big pendulum on the top of a building that hangs and dangles.
Basically, if a building starts to move, the pendulum counteracts that movement and keeps the building in one place.
The weight is distributed throughout the entire building.
Here are some super awesome and epic tips to stay prepared for those quakes.
If you are unable to leave the building, hide under a table.
This is a table. A table usually has 4 legs and a flat top.
Also, make sure you and your family have an emergency kit for disasters such as earthquakes.
An emergency kit may include food, water, and any medication you may need.
Make sure your emergency kit includes first aid materials in case someone gets hurt during an earthquake.
It is very important to be prepared for earthquakes.
Don't die! Make sure your emergency
Clip.
The destruction to buildings could be